Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing good. We are just chilling here. Just getting ready to go. Sean, welcome in. Just getting all set up. Give me a hot second here. How was your weekend, Sean? What did you get up to? Testing. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we got something new. New is new. New is good. Today we are playing some Charizard. Not my favorite Pokemon, but... sorry, not my favorite Pokemon to play, but... Today is the day. Today is the day of playing with it. Welcome in, welcome in. Yesterday was my birthday, so I hung out with friends and family. And Saturday I grinded to Master Ball. Dude, congrats on the grind to Master Ball. Big deal. Big deal on the grind, brother. Where did you start from, Sean, to get to Master Ball? Ultra 3, nice. That's exactly where I'm at. What deck did you end up using? Me too, me too. I did. I also got Master Ball last season. Yes, Grata. DCUI. Nice. Very nice. We've been getting boned on these lately. Jeez. We're just like doing what it takes to try and get... Trying to do what it takes to get, what do you call it? Just 2 of everything. 2 EXs of each. Snapping, welcome in. Subscribe to Tier 1. Subscribe for 3 months. Currently on a 3-month streak. Snapping, appreciate you always. Thank you so much. Snapping, how was your weekend? Did you have a good time? Happy official birthday today. Snapping. If there's anything I can do to make your birthday a little bit more special, you let me know. I'm in for it. I'll help you out. Too good of a time. Hey, too good? Never a bad thing. Well, maybe not never, but mostly never a bad thing. How's that sound? Mostly never a bad thing. Yeah. So today I'm going to be mostly doing Charizard. I'm kind of boring. I'll be doing some ranked. I'll be doing a bunch of things. Main reason for that is because I do need to get some footage. Some footage for some videos. So I will be slightly boring today because, yeah. I mean, I'll be hanging out. I'll do queues and stuff, as per always. But I do want to get some footage on the Charizard. So whether that comes from queue, whether that comes from ranked, I don't really care. But I do need to get some footage of just the play today. The play day, you know? So let's get this all moved. Let's get the book ready. You did in fact win. Dude, that's sweet. You almost played the crowd with Gary? Nice. Sean, that's crazy. I'd love to see that deck. I'd love to see that deck. We're doing not bad. We're doing not bad on ranked. Probably I did just do a 10-game winning streak, but I had a very bad start because I was using Celebi and I won like 7 matches and then lost 7 matches. So like it was pretty much just a net 0 with Celebi. And then I started playing Charizard, getting a bunch of wins. So, we'll see. Way to go, Snapping. You won the prize of your own birthday. How does it feel? How does it feel to know that all your friends had to bow down to you and you won? I think it would feel pretty good. Because I'm a horrible person, apparently. Do. Sean! That's tough, man. I got 2 Incineroars. I did get 2 Incineroars really early. This is about the only deck I can fully make from the new set. I can show you guys the deck list if you'd like to see it. Snapping, this is a really, really, really strong deck. So we can just put that up here. We know he's not going to do too much next turn anyway, no matter what. Yeah, to Sean and Snapping, I'm not sure if either of you watched my Rare Candy long-form video that came out, but I did have a Rare Candy long-form video come out. So go watch it. Super biased, but it's amazing. Super biased, but it's amazing. But actually, it's the best I've ever done on a long form video that I've edited myself. It's at 1,400 views or something like that, which for me, I'm very proud of. Very proud of. My long form videos don't get a ton of views anyway, so you know I'm all in for that. Makes me happy. Okay. So let's retreat the Slitten. Let's get Charmander on the board here. We do know we're going to get attacked next turn, but that's okay. We have the Lilies here, and we have the Charizard, so they can't really do too much to slow us down at this point. We'll get the cape up too. I mean, I guess they could Iono us, but yeah, so this new video I'm going to be working on, I'm still working on, I have to get all this footage, but I am going to turn it into more of like a scripted video rather than it being like me playing and showing me gameplay. It's going to show gameplay, but it's not really going to use the audio of me talking. It'll be very different than what I normally do, which I'm in for. I'm excited to see how it all pans out. Just because I want to create a video that like, because I kind of actually got this from I don't want to say it's fully from snapping, but it's a little bit from snapping. I got this idea. We had 15 Jello shots left. Dang, you must have made like 100 of them snapping. That's wild. Yeah, Sean, I mean, I'm not technically free to play, and I appreciate all of them, so I can definitely get that. I definitely get that. Alright, so we got all the energy. But essentially, I want to make a video on Charizard, but I want it to be full stop. Well, it wasn't your idea. I got the idea from you because I was trying to help you learn decks before the tournament. And I was just like, I wish I had a video that I could have been like, if you want to learn this deck, go and watch this video. And like, and most of my videos I make, I kind of do like an intro, and then I kind of talk a little bit about it, and then I kind of go into what everything's about. Oh, he's gonna just retreat and go into... No, he can't. Well, he could, but he won't have the energy. Sorry, getting sidetracked. Long story short, I want the video to be full scale learning. So it'd be like if someone's like, I want to play the Charizard Incineroar deck, and I want them to be able to go to my video and like have me not just do an intro that talks about the video. I want to be like a full circle. This is gonna be sweet for him. This is gonna be really cool. So as long as Charizard lives, which the chances of him living is high, then I will win because all the energies are going to be on Rayquaza. I'll knock everything off the board in one go. But I want it to be a video that like somebody could go to, and then they could be like, okay, like these are the full fundamentals, and then like I can grow on that. Rather than it just be like a video with me having an intro and then just showing me play the game. I think that would be more informative and more instructive and just like better content. So that's what I'm going to try to do for my next YouTube video. Jefferson, welcome in. Sorry, you guys came in on a monologue. My apologies. Vital, welcome in. Hope everyone's doing good. Yeah, it makes sense. It's just like, like it's one thing for me to like do coaching one-on-one. That's totally fine. That's its own thing. But like I would like to have a video that it's like, oh, like are you thinking about playing the Charizard Incineroar deck? Then you should watch this video, because this video will like talk about like your percent chances of the openings, what kind of situations you should be like avoiding, like all that kind of stuff. And I don't want it to go like super deep divey, but I think that like just, if I can give somebody like the bare bones to get started, I think that is a good thing. Wow, holy crap. This guy just like straight up gangster banged me. Wow, that was wild. Okay. Well, fair enough. That was a clean loss, I guess. That was sweet. I mean, I literally fell for that by I guess playing the Iono. I was trying to get my healing back on the board, but I guess I fell right into that one. You attempted to play Zelda on Sunday? Oh yeah, how did that go? Did all of my not teaching of you watching me rip through it help at all? There's a lot of good games on there snapping. There's a lot of good games. You don't need to start with Zelda. Jefferson, welcome in. Vital, welcome in. Hope everyone's doing good. We're just chilling. We got like 7 people here on YouTube already. 3 people on Twitch. Monday morning. We're getting rolling. That was Sneaky Drix, yeah. There's so much dialogue. Yes, there is so much dialogue. It is a story-based game. We're just gonna leave it at that for now. We don't need to do anything different. Drix, how was your weekend? How far into it are you snapping? Did you end up getting that sword and getting the shield and talking to the tree yet? McLaren. The only way to counter it with this deck is with a Charmeleon and Incineroar, because Incineroar's attack may do 0 damage, but it does do burn damage, so it does at least 20 damage to 40 damage per set of turns. So you're going to have to kill it with burn damage or get the Charmeleon on the board for it. I am playing a Char Kitty deck, Jefferson. These decks are, they're hitting it big, they're hitting it hot. People are loving them. Do I want to play? No, I can't even play it. What can I replace without Incineroar? McLaren, I mean, Incineroar's, like, I'm not sure how much you know about the deck, but, like, about other decks, but you know, like, that Meowscarada deck that was going around last season? It was, like, double Meowscarada lines and then one Beedrill line. This is essentially that. So, what could you replace without... I mean, honestly, I don't know the answer to that, man. I don't know the answer you're looking for. I only say that because it's a tough shenanigans. It's a tough shenanigans from where you're standing from your point of view. Best fighting deck, in my opinion, is Rampardos, Lycanroc. Yes. Sean, I actually agree with that. I agree. I was actually playing around the other day on stream with a Aerodactyl EX deck, and it was fun. Aerodactyl EX with Lycanroc, just to stop evolutions from happening in the active. Kind of like hard counters what my deck is, if you can get it on the board. But that's the key. You have to get it on the board. Alright. So we're going to get a kill here. Let's get Litten ready to go. We'll take 20. We pretty much, if we can pull red, we can kill right now. If we can pull red. If we can't pull red, then we're in trouble. I wouldn't actually be surprised if we see Skarmory go in. But I guess I could be surprised. No, I was trying to figure out literally how to play anything on there. I mean, that's fair. Snapping, you should, like, you know what you should start with is Mario 64. I mean, 0 dialogue. You jump into paintings and you just, like, do missions. Alright, and that's it. We top deck the red, and this is over. McLaren, probably not. Honestly, probably not. Just being honest. I would say that if you asked if you wanted to could run solo Incineroar, I would have said probably yes. But if you run into Oricorio, you're done. You're so done. You run into Oricorio with a Charizard only deck, you're just toast. Because and also to take into account, if you're gonna run that, you're gonna have to run Charmeleons, which means that Rare Candy is kind of obsolete. Like, not obsolete, but like you're just gonna get them less often. They're gonna be less useful. I guess you could attempt to. No, I was gonna say with Arcanine, but Arcanine does no good. Literally 0 good against what we're talking about. Because, like, here's the thing. Look at what I have right here. I have a Pokemon Litten right here that if I can't pull the Charizard, as long as I get the Rare Candy, Litten can carry. Litten is strong enough to carry. He's got utility and he can carry. Yeah, solo Incineroar is pretty good. You guys saw me play it the other day. Solo Charizard, less good. It could work. It just if you run into a like I said, an Oricorio, you're done. There's no way around it. You're done. You're done. That's it. Honestly, this is already looking horrible. This is a bad start. Rather than stalling, we're gonna Iono. We got a big hand, so we may as well. Okay. Alright. We're gonna communicate. Let's get a Charmander, please. Alright, perfect. So, Charmander goes on the board here. We can put this up here, and because it doesn't actually matter. One more energy on Charmander does nothing for us. So if we get this, and he doesn't get the evolution up and nothing changes, then that's okay. We can just leave the game at this state. The real thing that's going to potentially kill us is if this Skull Fossil gets the rare candy right now. That's what our deal breaker is. Jefferson, but like, see, the issue is Moltres doesn't fix what he's talking about. That's what you're not accounting for. Moltres doesn't fix that. Ouch, that's gonna hurt, but that's okay. Moltres doesn't kill Oricorio. Like, that's what we're getting back to. Moltres EX won't get that done. Alright. So now we essentially are just accepting that we are going to take a full turn of damage. We have to hope no rare candy hits in the next 2 turns. That's where we're at. That's our hopes and dreams. We got lots of heals. We'll stoke, and next turn we kill everything. Well, we kill everything one at a time. But yeah, snapping. There's some sweet games on there. I mean, honestly, even Pokemon Stadium was a game I was playing. Mario Party, super fun, the old school Mario parties. That was, yeah, that was... I would have done the same if I had the Guzma in my hand, too. If he played a cape, I would be like, damn, that sucks for me. If he can get the rare candy on the board, yeah, like, he just, like, wins. Straight wins. But we'll see. We'll see if we can get it done. So we'll get a little bit of a heal off here. Depending who comes in. We've got some extra damage down on Gibble too. So we'll see. Snorlax, Berry, Lima Tech, Water Energy with Stoke Zard might be good. I don't know. Sean. Somebody did a Snorlax Berry Lima tech deck with Water Energy using Greninja as well as shoot the other Greninja and come on, nice. Honestly, good for him for doing that. Using Greninja and Giratina EX. So you essentially are rare candying into the I mean, I see what he's done here. He's going to poison me. It gets me to 100. If he gets the rare candy and the evolution right now, then I lose. Because I'll be at 100 HP. If he's got the Garchomp EX, he'll be able to do 100 damage. Yeah, so that you build up the Giratina while using Water Shurikens hiding behind your Snorlax. Did he get it? What do you guys think? I'm thinking no. Oh, I'm thinking I'm wrong. Wah, 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 wah. Dragon Claw for 100 damage is going to wipe us off the face of the earth. But, I mean, here's the kicker. It's okay to lose. As long as we don't make mistakes, right? As long as we don't make mistakes, it's okay to lose. Stoke is crazy and my new fear. Yeah, I mean, this is a good deck. There's no doubt about it. You'll notice, like, essentially we're going to be running into a decent amount of the exact same decks on repeat. Rampardos going to be on repeat against us. But that's just what it's going to be. So far, I'd have to look. It's definitely very positive because I went on a 10-game winning streak yesterday with it on Ultra Ball. We can take a look, though. The first 7 wins and the first 7 losses were with Celebi, so we can just minus those 2 numbers. So I've also been seeing this is probably going to be a Darkrai Giratina deck, and now people are starting to run this with Oricorio as well. No energy. You just put Oricorio out just to, like, tank. Literally does nothing else. It just is out in the front just to be a nuisance. While they build up in the back line, chip away with Darkrai. Come on, don't get... Nice. Okay, that was good. That was good. I have to go pack, but I'll be back. Wait, where are you going? Where are you possibly going? Jeez. You're always going somewhere. You're so busy. No, he was saying he played it before it won Ursies. That, I think that's what he was getting at. All right, let's just do that. Iowa? For what? For how long? Why are you going to Iowa? I say it like as if I know anything about Iowa. I'm sure it's lovely. Why are we going out there, though? I played the deck on my climb to Master Ball. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm going to put this onto Litten. I think Litten actually is going to probably be a little bit of a better go, but we got one more turn before we have to worry about Iono. 2, 4, 5 cards Iono. 8 cards left with the 5. I mean, it's... Yeah, there we go. There's the Oricorio, right? Oricorio. So that was why we want to start getting Litten ready to go. Because this is what we have to worry about now. That's the worry in the world. Alright, we're going to Iono here. Because why not? We might have some evolutions, but we are also missing a lot of other cards that we could use right now. No need to keep this. Let's get this on the back line here. It's an unfortunate situation, but I do feel like in this situation, I don't want to give up 2 KOs. If I had a choice, I'd rather give up 1 KO. Oh wow, so we're not going to see much of you this week, are we? Snapping. We're not going to see much of you this week, are we? But there you go, like just an Oricorio on the bench. I just like essentially like this just stalls everything that I want to do, right? Literally everything is stalled right now. Synergy with Darkrai? It could, but like not really. Pierce the Pain works better in a lot of other scenarios than what you're thinking. Pierce the Pain doesn't really work that good in what you're talking about. Because Pierce the Pain, it's mostly really good for a couple of things, and one of those things is alright. One of those things that Pierce the Pain is good for is if they have sorry, I'm just like mixing up my words right now. They have to have damage on them, and Darkrai only hurts the front Pokemon, so it's not... There's less synergy than you think. Well, Snapping, we're gonna miss you this week. But it happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Alright, so he's going to retreat now. Going for sure into Oricorio. Yep. And now he's just going to chip at me until he can kill me with Giratina. This deck is infuriating that I'm fighting against. But, I mean, obviously the deck I'm using is also infuriating. So, I can't really fully blame him. So Poison Barb actually doesn't help this guy at all. So this is kind of a learning moment right here. Poison Barb on the Oricorio won't actually hurt the Incineroar. Watch, I'll show you guys right now. So we'll get the energy on our Incineroar, and we're going to attack for 30 damage. That will do 0, okay? But we'll hit it with the burn. But since we're doing no damage, it's just an effect that's proccing. That Poisonous Barb actually will not even hit us. So... worth noting, Poison Barb on Oricorio, at least in this scenario, doesn't do anything. But yeah, so anyone that's watching, this is how you have to kill Oricorio. It's nasty business. And we only have one Rocky Helmet, or sorry, one cape, so that's gone. So here's where we're at. Here's where we're at. At the very minimum, we have full HP on Incineroar, which is good news. Good news bears for us. Let's get the rare candy out. Let's attempt to get Charizard up. Now, this is like the one drawback to... well, there's more than one drawback to Charizard, but the reality is, in this scenario, we're not ever going to be able to get the energy on Charizard on the back bench. It's just not going to happen. There's no reality where we are going to get 5 energy down on the Charizard. It's just not happening. We actually, Sean, I have a DCUI deck that I could show you if you'd like. So there we go. So now, I mean, to be fair, this actually isn't that bad. I mean, it's not great. Actually, no, this is bad. We've used both of our heals. No, we haven't. We've used one of our heals. Doesn't matter though. I can't pull this Charizard out. No matter what, I can't pull this Charizard out. This game's over. Energy up. Stoke. I need 3. I can't pull out. Incineroar is not going to get the job done. That's how it goes. Sean, sorry, I'm missing what you're saying. The combo compares to Solgaleo in terms of damage. Same 120 for 2 energies, but no recoil and more healing support. Also, not to mention Leaf Cape. Okay, so you're trying to tell me that the Leaf Cape For an extra 10 HP is good. Yep, you're right. It's the same damage, 100 versus, 100 plus that. But like I said, the Pierce the Pain is only going to be on that front line, right? And also something I want you to think about, Sean, real quick. Yes, there's 10 HP recoil. We'll take that into account, like you said. But what you're talking about takes 2 Pokemon, whereas the other one only takes 1 Pokemon. You're talking about one Stage 2 versus a Stage 2 and a basic EX to do the same thing as 1 Pokemon. One Stage 2 does the job of a Stage 2 and an EX. So saying it's comparable like at face value, but once you consider it's 2 versus, you're getting 2 cards to do one's bidding. And also you're not also mentioning that you need the extra energy. So you need to get 2 here, then get energy on here, or you need to have energy here and then don them to here. So I mean, it's not quite an apples to apples situation. Not quite. You're gonna have 1 turn of lag. If you put all 2 energies on Decid UI, you're gonna have 1 turn where it does only 100 damage if they have damage on them. If they have no damage on them, you do 0 damage that turn, because Pierce the Pain does 0 if it doesn't have anything on it. So realistically, you've got to like put 1 energy on Decid UI, then 1 energy on Darkrai to do the 20 chip, then the next turn, the next energy to do the 100 plus the chip. So I'm just saying that, you know, you're not 100% right. I know that was like, you know, not the best way to, but I hope that you picked up on that. Finger math is accurate. I tried my best with my finger math. I felt like the finger math was strong there. Oh, actually, somebody was just asking me about the win rate. Granted, this morning has not been good, so all you do is take 7 away from this. We were at 10-5. Or 10-6. 10 wins, 6 losses on Charizard. Because I played 14 games with Celebi. So the win rate is a little bit higher than that. It's 60%. Over 50 is good. It's a little early. To say that we're good, but I you know what? I'm good. I'm happy. Hey, Donnie and everyone. Have a great weekend, everybody. Dude, Min, how did you do? How was your weekend, brother? How was your weekend? All right. We're going off ranks now because I need footage more than I need anything. I stand corrected. No, Sean, that's okay. It's worth talking about, right? Because like at first you talk it through and then you figure it out, right? But the math is the math. Donnie be mathin'. Eeks, that's bad. All right, so looking at the scenario, we only have a Charmander, and one of the big flaws of this deck is it has a this deck likely performs better in a tournament setting than it does in a random PvP setting, in a queue setting with you guys, or on ranked. This deck will do better in a tournament setting for sure, because on ranked, as we saw last time, there's just going to be decks there that are designed, like that Oricorio Darkrai Giratina deck, I think that would just fall flat in a tournament setting. That Oricorio, if you started with that and nothing on the bench, that's just a guaranteed loss. So, like, if you were in a tournament, do you really want to consider the fact that you probably have, like, a guarantee, like, I mean, you could run into a Charizard deck and it would be fine in that one scenario, but in most scenarios, like, yeah, you're completely hooped if that happens. If that scenario happens, you are essentially losing, 20% of all your games are going to be lost. Well, it's probably like 15%. Y'all use any trade groups? Jefferson, I don't know if you're part of the Discord, but we have a trade group in our Discord. So if you'd like to get some trades on, there is a place for you. There's absolutely a place for you. I love this guy's deck. I feel like he's like, you know what? I've pulled all of these cards. I want to play them all. I want to play them all for everybody. I want to show everybody what my deck is made of. And I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. So this Charmeleon swap, this is like the slow grow, but I mean, we do what we got to do. He's got no energy up front anyway, so we just accept what this looks like and do 40 damage. And technically we might even do another 40 or do another attack rather than going to Charizard, but I don't know. Just getting Stoke up is like better than waiting. FTP. I don't know who FTP is. Makes for interesting combinations and innovating things. Free to play uses what you have. Is like, are you saying like free to play as in free to play players, or free to play is that like a gamer tag for someone? Like, think about what free to play uses what you have. Meow, that hurt. All right, so we're gonna go into everything we could possibly want right here. Get Litten on the board, get the rare candy on the board. This all comes together real quick here, which is really nice. That's the one thing about this deck that is amazing, is like we are now in a scenario where like we have a lot of HP. Nothing can one-shot us. We have some heals on the board. We even have a cape. So let's put the cape up because that's going to help us for now. But yeah, next turn we're going to definitely... and he's only got one, so we're not going to play our red card. But yeah, so we'll Stoke up, get the energy on Incineroar in the back. He has no points, so we're just essentially trying to get Incineroar stacked up while Charizard hopefully can either kill Dialga, which he for sure can one-shot, or if Solgaleo comes in, that's okay. Let's just get rid of that if it's going to happen. And if Solgaleo comes in, then we'll just kill that one-shot. So that's what we're kind of going for right now. So we're going to get a kill here. We'll heal first. This is pretty much what we want to see. And the Charmander, actually the Charmander at this point in time is a little bit of a liability. So we're not even going to put him on the board. We're going to heal up here. And then we can attack into this with full confidence. Yes, we take 20 damage from attacking into the Rocky Helmet here. But it's not a big deal. We're at 160. Arceus can't one-tap us, and Solgaleo can't one-tap us. We got red in hand. So there's literally no way around this. Even if he's Sabrina's, Incineroar, full health, can take a shot from anything. Even a cape going down right here. The only thing that could win would be if a cape goes down and a blue. Nobody in the world is playing a cape and blue. Quick question. Why red card over Mars? Just curious. Rehydrated? That's an excellent question. It's an excellent question, and there's an answer to that question. The reason why this deck has red card in it is because of support management. So let's go take a look. So we're gonna rehydrated. Bear with me. This is gonna be a lot, but well, it's not gonna be that much. But you know, pay attention because this is really good for anybody. So the question was, why are we running red card instead of Mars? Now, let's look at last turn. Let's pretend on that last game, their Solgaleo EX had a cape on it. And we didn't have, whether we have red or not, if it had a cape on it, we couldn't one-shot it normally. On top of the fact that with Charizard EX from Shining Revelry, we have Stoke, right? So Stoke means that we are already committing to a full turn of we are going to get beaten battered. So Charizard goes in, we do Stoke, we now have 5 energies, but because of that, Charizard gets hit for anywhere from 100 to 150 damage, okay? We don't know if we have any prizes at this point in time, so here's your thing. Is it better for you to get a kill and then play Mars, or since you're going to be getting hit a lot, does it make more sense to put the Lily down and heal 60 and play a red card, because a red card doesn't count as a support? Red card can be played at any point in time, right? So on top of the fact that, like, you know, if you think that there's a situation where they have what they need, they've been lining up for what they need, red card, easy. You can play red card and you can still get away with playing your Professor's Research, your red, your Lily, or your Iono, right? You get to do both. You get to do both in one turn. Whereas with Mars, it's a one shot, you're getting them down to 3, 2, or 1 card, but you don't get to add any of this. And a lot of times if you're looking at it of like, oh, I could play Mars and get them down to 2 cards, but if your Charizard's at 120 HP and can get 1 shot, then that doesn't matter. You're going to heal. So you're going to heal and then they keep their card. So you have the red card, you get to do both. Yeah, exactly. It totally makes sense. It's also the same argument. I see this all the time on threads when people are like, why are you running X speed instead of just running 2 leaves? And it's like, it's the same thing. What if you want to heal and retreat? What if you want to retreat with X speed and play a red on something else? The only way to do that is to only play 1 support card, which means that you're going to have to play more tools and item cards. There you go. There's my spiels. Welcome to Education with Donnie, guys. Yeah, no, I know what free to play is, but the context, Jefferson, of how you said it didn't really make a lot of sense. But I do understand what you're getting at now. Oh, I left my water. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm just going to go grab my water. Aloha! Zelda, so you're here in Hawaii with me. Well, not actually with me, but kind of with me. You're with me and not with me at the same time. You're the only person that watches me on my time zone. So when I say good morning, I'm only talking to you, Zelda. How long have you lived in Hawaii for? You said since you graduated from college. How long has that been? Okay, so this guy's just using his big dong dong energy on us here. Let's see if we can get some... Well, we know we're going to get a Charmander on the board right here. Okay, not bad. Okay, so I think this is worth pointing out. So our situation here, we're obviously, unless something happens, obviously Charmander's going up, right? Putting an energy on Charmander right now actually does us no favors, though. We already know that Charmander's going to need an energy and into Stoke, so for the sake of anything in the world, it actually makes more sense for Litten to get the energy and to attack. That just makes more sense than anything else. And the reality is also, if he's going to rare candy into Crobat on me, fair enough, just do it, kill Litten. But stacking an extra energy on Charmander isn't actually going to help. Now, where this could help is potentially if he doesn't get the evolution up right now. If he doesn't, that's a big if. Iono. Oh. But we're no farther behind, right? We're no real farther behind. Come on, come on. And we still got it. So now what we can do is we can, funny enough, because we're in such a good spot here, we can actually just keep fighting on. We can snake the kill on Zubat this turn, so we don't even have to worry about it turning into a Crobat. We can snag it right now with our Litten, and then go in and stoke next turn. Like, oh, we could go and stoke this turn, but we don't really want him to be, you know, hitting us with an extra 30 on the bench. I would rather just, like, let's just kill the Zubat, right? Since 2019, I've been going to college here. Since then, I haven't graduated yet. Oh, so you go to college here. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. I gotcha. I get what you're putting down. All right, so Kangaskhan, this guy, I don't know what's going on with his deck. I guess the whole point of this guy's deck is to have Kangaskhan in the forward spot. And this is fine. We go in with Charizard, right? I mean, if this guy, he can't do anything else. He can attack us next turn. But we can heal it. We can completely heal it. So this energy doesn't actually matter. So we're going to put it back here on Charmander behind us. Now this Charmander is a little bit of a liability. But it's only a liability once it becomes a Charizard. Without energy. The keyword is a Charizard without energy. So right at this point in time, we'll slowly do a stack up on it. Which it won't matter. But that's the only time. Now. He's going to have a situation here where he has to figure out where the heck he's putting energy. Do you put it back here to do the 20, or do you put it on Kangaskhan? And I would go as far to say he did that wrong. Why would you? Unless he's got a Dawn in hand, he played that for sure wrong. I want to stay out here. Well, then why don't you stay out there? You definitely can. You're capable of it. Because here's the thing. Like, why does that what he did matter even slightly? Like, being realistic. I feel like it would have been better to flip a coin and potentially do 60 damage on us. Or 50% chance to do... Sorry, 75% chance to do 30 damage. 25% chance to do 60 damage versus a guaranteed 20. That's wrong. That was definitely wrong. That's another trainer I need to get. Dawn. That's fair. Alright, so even, just remember guys, he only has 1 point against us. So killing this Charmander does nothing. If anything, killing this Charmander hurts him because... Yeah, okay. Well, he didn't even have... I didn't even have a red card, but yeah, there you go. There you go. That was a pretty good game of, you know, getting stuff done, making shart happen. We're gonna write down the timestamp for that game. That's at the 56th minute of streaming. Charizard. Charizard. Alright, here we go. I'll admit, I used pack points to buy leaf capes last week. Dude, don't be mad. That's not bad. Zelda. I used points to buy 2 rare candies, and now I have 10 of them. So, no shame. You buy what you buy when you need it. I very rarely do I save points to get a rare card. The rarest card I've ever gotten is an EX with pack points. Because for me, with it being a streamer, it makes way more sense for me to get... Okay, we're going to lead like this. It just makes the most sense because we have a Pokeball in hand. And you know what? Being able to do some damage without hurting ourselves, I'm not going to be mad about that either. Though saying that, we don't have exactly a strong hand here. We probably want to project a better hand than we have. Charmeleon's not bad, but... Grass decks need Leaf Cape. I fought you with Giant Cape. Well, Giant Cape works against everything that's not grass, right? But yeah, I never save my points up. I only use them to buy cards that I need. So that's where I'm at. I use them to buy cards that I need. Alright, so he's going to do a teleport. He's going to get Snorlax in. Kind of a nice thing. Only nice because he's giving us lots of time to set up. Lots of time to set up. Yeah, we're just going to put this in the active. We don't even need to fight into this. We'll put the cape up just in case he drops the berry. We're not going to attack. We're just going to stack. And now, like, we're kind of double ready to go here. Kind of double ready to go. Zelda, yes. Okay, I'm gonna ask Trixie. Oh shoot, he can just come back in and attack me right now. That's stupid. I forgot about that. Okay, but the question is, Zelda, did you lose because of 10 HP? Because that's what you're suggesting. You're suggesting that you lost me based on a 10 HP range. If you're saying that the only reason you lost me was because of that. Alright, I think we're just gonna put up... Honestly, it's so bad. We have a better chance of getting Charizard. So we're gonna put up Litten. If we get Incineroar, sweet. If we don't, we can go into Charizard right now. And admittedly, this is just like, this is bad no matter what, but like, it's not impossible now. It's not impossible. And we can get a little bit of damage down with this Heat Tackle. I mean, I didn't mean to have bad wording. I know. Okay, so... attack that Litten. So this is turning into a race. You might ask what the race is. This is the race to Berry. That's where we're at. That's what this is. This is the race to Berry. So he's got 2 points. He has to kill this Charizard. We don't have a cape. Cape is gone. We don't have anything. What we do have is opportunity. We could top deck Lily. We probably need to top deck. Really, this comes down to whether he has Berry or we get Lily. That's it. There's no in between. Because we're going to kill Solgaleo right now. It's whether he has Berry. Because he has nothing that can hurt us except for... this right here. He can hurt us with Berry. That's it. A red card would have been really, really nice there, but we didn't get it. That's okay. So we can't play what we don't have. And I think that this is honestly, even whether this is a win or a loss, this is a good opportunity to recognize what the deck we're playing against is. And then playing on the lines that are in front of us, right? Like, we are saying that, okay, he's got a 4. There we go. So, literally, it came down to a Berry, and he did not have Berry in hand. That was the line we went down, and that was the exact line that we found. I love that. I love that for us. That was kind of a good watch. Also was really interesting because it was a good opening. Murdoch, how you doing, man? Murdoch, what's up, man? We are just getting some footage to make a Charizard video. It's that, a Charizard? Dude, I know, I never play. I never play Charizard. I had a very confusing fight against a Solgaleo deck that sat on cause and eventually lost because I pulled everything and I set up both Meowscarada and DCUI. I was here, exactly. This is only the second time I've ever played Charizard on stream, so this is kind of a special moment for anyone that's here for it. Special for anyone that's here for it. Guys, I attended a physical tournament, Murdoch. What do you mean physical? It was in person or physical like you just went and did like an Ursi Day type tournament? Tell us all about it. Jefferson, not necessarily. Honestly, it's more to do with just like, I mean, like at some point in time I might need that, but I think for that last game it was more about just talking about the lines and like going in the direction of like what it's gonna like. It was a game where I had Litten and I had Charmander in hand, right? So like playing it out based on me having Pokeball, like I got to choose which one I had first and then playing which one would have the highest statistical chance of going forward. So I think it really in this scenario right now, it matters less about winning and more to do with just playing, I guess, which sounds tacky, but I am tacky, so I guess that's what it is. Alright, so this is another scenario. We're gonna leave Charmander in hand for now. We probably didn't even need to play that Pokeball, but we will play this and we will just attack. And the reason for that is because even if he does get a rare candy down right now, he can only do 50 damage. So, you know, it's not like we have to worry too much about dying. Unless we do. It was in person. Solgaleo dominated. How did you do? That's wild. Going to a Pokemon Pocket tournament that's in person is kind of crazy. Alright. So, this is a scenario right now. We've got a red card. We're gonna wait one more turn to play the red card. I don't know. Actually, that could have been wrong, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe it does matter. It's wild to have a Pokemon Pocket tournament be live. Zelda, that's all great in theory. All great in theory. All right, so we did this the best we possibly could. We're probably, it's gonna be tight. It's definitely gonna be tight. This is all gonna come down to heals, and we are gonna play the red card right now. Like I said, Zelda, you gotta do the damage to the bench, so it's not like you can just fully say that with confidence. If you press Pierce the Pain and there's no damage on the board, then you're doing 0, right? Alright. So we're gonna get the kill here. The question is, can he kill Charmander? Not that it matters that much, but it is a question. I think if I was him, I would probably not have done that. I think I would have I don't think I would do 100 damage right here. I think I would have, because he's got 0 energy on the back line. I think I would have just done 50 and then tried to stack on the back. Like, don't get me wrong. He's probably like, I've got a whole bunch of heals. But, like, also, I've got a whole bunch of heals too. And now I'm doing lots of damage. So it's like, you know. Zelda, I guess what I'm saying is it depends on who your DC'd UI is paired with. Because if you don't do damage, how are you supposed to pull something back in, right? You have to do damage, which can be done with the Rowlet for sure. There we go. Incineroar is making names here. That was honestly... That was honestly, I think we're going to be able to get some clips from that too. I think that there's like decent lines here. John, GG's. John, how's it going, man? What's up? Murdoch, what place did you come in? What place did you come in your physical Pokemon Pocket tournament? Your in-person Pokemon Pocket tournament. Yeah, that's a good way to think about it. Good point. All right, Litton's not a bad start. We do get the Pokeball, not a big deal. Have you ever watched meme videos for meme videos for Pokemon Pocket? No, I've never like watched like a compilation. Why is there? Do you have like a compilation of Pokemon Pocket meme videos or a playlist? I've seen them on Instagram and stuff, but I've never watched like a full like collection or a playlist. If you have one, let me know. John, this is not, I'm not in ranked right now. I'm not in ranked right now. I'm not in Great Ball 2. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe you're saying that this player was Great Ball 2? I'm just on PvP right now. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm gonna... No, I'm not doing that. I am gonna do this. The reason I'm gonna do this... Oh no, he played Pokeball. Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, John, I'm in Ultra 3. About just under halfway through Ultra 3. I played a little bit this morning, but don't worry, I'm not throwing. John, it takes a lot for me to just throw. And I'm usually pretty committed when I'm playing ranked. I got 5th place. Way to go, Murdoch. Did you win any prizes? Does that give you a little bit of money getting in that place? All right, so we're expecting Litton to die. So here's where we're at. This is where we're at. Ooh, actually, we could retreat this. We're going to retreat this because then we have a 50% chance to live through next turn. And also, there's no point to stack on Charizard right now anyway. You're in Great Ball 1. Good job, Zelda. I've never seen anything like this. Ultra Big Daddy Donnie. Love it. John, what is up with you, dude? How's it going? Now we're playing Charizard. We're just trying to get some footage right now for a long form video. There we go. So we made the right choice here. I mean, obviously we're getting bopped on right now, but we want to leave as many options on the board as possible. And you know what? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna wait one more turn. I don't love this, but we are gonna get this onto Litton. We know we're gonna die next turn. It's a fact. But getting 40 damage down with just a Charmander is not the end of the world. I usually just stay in Ultra rank good enough hourglasses as reward, which is 80. That's true. Mick, for me, it comes down to what deck I want to play. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. If I have a deck that I love, I'll hang out all day long. Okay, so this is a great scenario right here. So this is like... Obviously, Litton is one shot. I get that. But we have a way better chance right now of getting Charizard on the board. So we are essentially playing with Iona right now, like Iono. Of course, we get the Incineroar. This literally destroys all my math that I've been just talking about. Okay. Okay. Since we pulled that, we're gonna retreat. Let's get into Charmander. Because we have a better chance of staying alive for one more turn. That was only because we pulled Incineroar, though. Otherwise, we were going to be ready to play Iono for next turn if we didn't get it in the hopes to get Rare Candy. To be fair, I actually probably just shouldn't have swapped this, but I have a 50% chance of him not killing me now, right? So, okay, so he kills me. It is what it is. We have to play Iono. But... yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried. So the only 2 cards, there's 3 cards left in the deck that will help us. Cape or Rare Candies. That's it. Red does not help us. We have 9 cards left. We have to play the Iono, and this is probably going to be the end for us. But that's what it is. Charmeleon, Cape. Okay, Rare Candy, Rare Candy. Nice. That's, you know what? We got a 50% chance to live through this now. I'll take it. Absolutely. Yeah, and we are going to attack into it, because why the heck not? Chances of him running, what do you call it, is going to be low. Of running, Giovanni. I mean, technically, this has been a pretty genetic Apexy deck. But yeah, we're gonna run to Master Ball again. Well, I'm not too afraid to get Master Ball. All right, so we've got a 1 in. Sorry, we got a 2 in 9, a 3 in 9 shot, I guess, because we pull a card, we play Professor's Research. 3 in 9. He wants to get a swap done. Oh, but we have to beat the 50-50 before that can even happen. Unfortunately, we don't beat the 50-50. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Nah, we're good. I'm okay with that. Sounds good. Go get your lunch, Zelda. But yeah, we'll probably hit Master Ball again. I'm not opposed to hitting Master Ball. If there's a deck I really like, I'll attempt to shoot above Master Ball, but I have to really like a deck to try to shoot above Master Ball. 1. Because I'm like fully committing then. I'm fully committing. But I don't even have all the EXs yet, so I'm not even really... I'm playing a little bit of Ranked, but I'm not going too hard on Ranked. Ranked is also better in the evening for me anyway, based on time zones of who I'm fighting. So, alright, Charmander it is. That's all we got. We don't want to see... I mean, Hitmonlee. I'm not sure who Hitmonlee is countering in this day and age. Hitmonlee, the ultimate wishy-wishy counter right now. Has this guy just been on PvP, like just fighting wishy-wishy all day, being like, oh, I really, really hate fighting wishy-wishy. It's just killing my soul. Alright, sir. Well, don't worry about it. I really want to get a rare candy. I don't want to go into Charmeleon. Takes so much longer to go into Charmeleon. But that's what we're doing. We go to Charmeleon. Alright, so red card right now. Unless he does something to disrupt my hand, we are going to be playing red card as soon as he gets Kirlia on the board. As soon as he gets Kirlia on the board, red card drops. It's an opportunity situation. Ooh, Ralts. To be fair, that's not so bad because he's probably obviously trying to get Lucario on the board too. But same thing, we're gonna keep waiting. Every turn he gives me is just a way better situation for us. We don't need any extra energies on this right now because More energies means that we get one tapped by Glade. And we definitely do not want that happening. One weakness to this deck is the ability of no Sabrinas or any... Wait, what? Oh, nice. Rare candy. Stupid. 2, 4, 6, 170 damage. I'm 10 HP. 10 HP. And I can't kill him in one shot. Well, no way around this one. No way around this one. Okay, let's talk about what could keep us in the game here. What can keep us in the game here would be... I wasn't paying attention at all. I should have played that red card. Oh, and we don't even live. We don't even live because of the Lucario. Damn, 190, one shot. I don't know why I was thinking Curly was going to happen. Why would I not just instantly think that there was going to be a rare candy? That's how, like, the meta's changed, though, guys. That's how much the meta's changed. Right there was a great example of just, like, you can't slough anything off anymore. You can't slough anything off. Every little bit matters. Every little bit matters. Okay, another fighting deck. Charmander. We got a good dig. Good for turn 1 dig. Ooh, Chatot. Well, you know what? Since we just top decked Charizard, we have to just... I was thinking we might hold off on the research, but the reality is we want to play as fast as we can, get everything on the board. No need to keep anything in hand. This deck really doesn't require too much to stay in hand anyway. Yeah. We're just going to go for this. Iono'd me. Okay. I dig it. I am way happier with the situation right now. I'm so happy the cafeteria has like the best of local food. Pork, cabbage, chicken. Dude, I'm the first to say, man, anyone that comes to visit me, I can't speak specifically for your island, but Maui has some of the best food. Like, if you go out to eat, some of the best food I've ever had in the world by a long shot. Like, don't get me wrong, the fish is amazing, but even if you take fish off of it, like if you're not a fish eater, unless, apart from ground beef and hamburger, which I don't think ground beef is that good out here, everything else is, like, really good. I would say really good. I redact that. You need to eat seafood if you live here. If you don't like seafood, don't live in Hawaii. You heard it here first, people. If you don't like seafood, don't live in Hawaii. Alright, that Chatot can do so much more damage now. Just kidding, he's not a fighting type. Alright, this is perfect. I think we're just gonna Iono ourselves. What's up, guys? Soul, how you doing? Soul of Silence, what's up, man? What are you up to? How have you been doing? What is cooking up in your neck of the woods? It's been a hot minute since we've seen you in chat. Playing some Charizard. Who would have thought? We are gonna do some Steam Artillery, and let's end this for him, shall we? Well, I have school tomorrow. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is that a good thing or a bad thing that you have school tomorrow? Also, I love fish. Oh man, poke is so good. Do you guys have a Tamora's where you live? Tamora's has the best poke. Hands down flat. Hands down flat, best poke. Alright, so now we're going to start putting energy on Litten. Because the reality is, we're one rare candy away. And 1 in 8 to get it, you know? Well, I still want to put it on Litten, just because if we get the rare candy, honestly, going into Incineroar is going to be a way safer bet for us. Alright, let's get no point to red card, no point to red. I mean, the chances of him just being able to raw dog right into Rampardos, I think is pretty low, but yo, Sean, what's up? How you doing, Sean? What's been cooking with you, man? That's annoying, Soul. School is annoying that you have to go to it tomorrow. Why is it so annoying? I'm not trying to be annoying with my questions. I'm just curious. All right. So now we got a liability Charmander on the bench, which I love. Doing well, being cooking with 3 decks halfway through Ultra Ball 4. Good for you, man. Sean, that's sick. Have you been, Sean, have you been doing it mostly on stream or off stream? Mostly on stream or off stream? I don't think that there's any way around this for us. It's unfortunate. He can do too much damage. I can't do enough. This one's just over. Sophia, welcome in. You know what? Sophia, I've never even heard of that artist. You tell me right now what your favorite song by them is, Sophia, and I'll look it up and I'll listen to it once I'm done stream. How's that sound? Sean, did you hit Master Ball last season or no? Did you hit Master Ball last season? Streaming the rest tonight. Dude, good for you. What deck are you been running it with? Ultimate, welcome in. I'm back. Did you read what I said about my new short? Ultimate, when did you... honestly, Ultimate, no. I didn't read. When did you post it? When did you post it? That's so much fun. Sean, that's sweet. I would love to do more ranked. I did a little bit of ranked this morning, but it's just a bad time zone. Also, for me, I haven't figured out the deck I want to do. It's my first season in ranked. I didn't play last season. There you go. Yeah, ooh, okay, so I'm digging this. Great start, obviously, as long as we don't get Iono'd, red card, or Mars. But yeah, I mean, Sean, you can always just experiment in ranked, find a deck that you like, and go from there. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen, but I hear you. Ranked is not a place to experiment. Ranked is definitely not a place to experiment. For me. I'm not going to be experimenting in ranked. I'll experiment off ranked. And then go into ranked. I did a little bit of ranked with this Charizard deck. I did a 10-game winning streak in Ultra Ball 3. I played some of my tacky, what do you call it, Celebi deck. I went 7-7 just for fun. But yeah, no, for me, it takes passion on a deck to get me to play ranked. That's last season. I loved Gyarados, so it was an easy sell to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do like 500 games of Gyarados. That was like, that just made sense to me. But I'm yet to like see a deck that I really am loving that makes me want to play it for the next 300 games. Tender Arceus. That's fair, Zelda. That's totally fair. Ultimate, I'm back. Did you read? What did you? When did you post it, Ultimate? When did you post it? Soul. I used nearly full water deck. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Water's sweet. I mean, to be fair, water isn't my favorite, but like water kind of is my favorite. All of my best decks that I've ever made have been water. So, or decks that I've been the best at playing have been water. One day on stream way back in the day, Genetic Apex days, I had a deck that I created that was a double Articuno, double Articuno, double Pidgeot, regular Pidgeot from Apex, and one Kangaskhan deck, and I was just sweeping with it. I had so much fun with that deck. So much fun with that deck. All right, let's start maybe getting some kills here. All right, let's see if your Pierce the Pain can get what needs to be done. This is me fighting Zelda right now. We got a Rowlet with 1 energy on it. Will it come up and Pierce the Pain and kill me? Yeah, you said you, did you read what I said about my new short? I didn't. When did you post it? When did you post it? Favorite card of the new booster? Ooh, John, that's a great question. Honestly, can you ask me in like a week? I still don't have very much of the EXs. Like, I haven't gotten to play Wishy Wishy. I haven't gotten to play so many of them. That, like, Water EX Crab, that's essentially, like, my favorite card from the old set, like, from Apex is, like, probably, to play, is probably, Exeggutor EX. And that new Crab EX that's, like, essentially Exeggutor but better, I want to play that. But I don't have 2 of them, so I can't. So I can't play them. Alright, so this guy's stalling for no reason. He's stalling for no reason. Well, actually, there is a reason. There's a good reason. It's because he doesn't have DC'd UI. But the reality is we can just raw. We can go into this. Now, he might have some disruption. It won't matter. We're going to Lily up. We're not going to play anything on the bench. There's no need to. We're at full HP. We can just Steam Artillery here. There's no need. It makes more sense for us to keep a Pokeball in hand right now than it does to use a Pokeball in case Iono goes down. Like, let's just get more cards. Yeah. Crabominable. Crabominable. Yes, that's a card I'd like to play. Soul, that's wild. 2 normal Pokemon? What normal Pokemon? Okay, well, Ultimate, I haven't seen it. Because you obviously have posted it while I've been live here in the last hour and a half, would be my guess. If you'd like, I can go on and I'll go and look at your message right now for you, just so that you can feel heard. You didn't even post it and self-promote. Where did you post it? You didn't post it anywhere, Ultimate. How was I supposed to know about it? How am I supposed to even know? Did you tag me? What do you think? Did you tag me and put what do you think?
Let's take a look. So, first we have Poison Barb, and then all this other stuff like normal, including Lily, because Lily can heal any stage 2 Pokemon, which is really good. And we have Poison Barb to poison the enemy. Then we have the Molasses, so you can heal from the poison and recover from the poison. Then we have Giratina here as kind of like a powerhouse for Lunala. So, these can be charging up their energy. You can use Nola's ability, steal all the energy, and you're good to go. What do you think? I think I've just made a pretty good Lunala deck. Let's take a look. So, first we have Poison Barb, and then all this other stuff like normal, including Lily, because Lily can molasses so you can heal from the poison and recover from the poison. Then we have Giratina.
All right, Ultimate. I'm watching I just watched your short. There you go. I watched it twice. I'm back. Did you read what I said about my new short? So what did you say about it? I posted 2 new shorts today. Oh, I watched one of them. I'll drop a like.
I think I've just found a decent start to a new Rayquaza EX deck. So first we have the 2 stars Rayquaza EX, and next we have Skitty and Delkit Caddy. And the good thing about these is every time you do an attack, you attach a basic energy from the energy zone to one of your benched Pokemon, which basically, if you have Delkitty running, you can just charge up Rayquaza, send Rayquaza in, do tons of damage, and there you go. What are your thoughts?
All right, Ultimate. My messages are being delayed. Ultimate. It probably means that you're maybe not current on my stream. You might not be at the most current timestamp. Do you want my opinion on your shorts, or do you just want me to drop likes? I dropped likes on both of them, but if you want my opinion, let me know. Ugh. Yes. You'd like my opinion? My opinion would be, so without diving into the content itself, my very first bit of advice is if you're not going to show your face on camera, then write a script. Real nice. There you go. Strings likes it. If you're not going to put your face on the camera, write a script, dude. There was a couple mispronounced words. It's Malasada. I'm pretty sure, like 99% sure it's Malasada. For the this guy's gonna, this is gonna suck if he evolves. So Malasada, number 1. You kind of talk about like how you have Poison Barb in there to poison, and then how you have Malasada to heal poison. It almost, the way it sounds is like you're referring to how the Malasada is to heal for the Poison Barb that you have. And then you kind of just say, oh, it like has all the regular things in it. But it's like, well, I mean, just looking at the deck, you've got so much heals in it. I think it's worth explaining. Don't say, oh, it's got all the regular things in it. Well, it's got the Pokemon Center ladies. It's got 2 of them, and it's got two of the lilies. Like, why is there so much? And then 2 Malasadas. Like, you've got so much healing in that deck. Why? Explain why. You know, you've literally opted to put 6 cards in the deck, which is what is that? 6 out of 20. That's 10, 20, 30% of all the cards are healing. Why? Why are they all healing? Just explain it. And then there was one spot where you made like a goof on the script itself. You should have just re-recorded it without the goof on it. That would be my opinion. But Donnie gives tips. Hey, I'm not pro at making content. You guys know that. I've only got a couple things that I mean, don't get me wrong, my threads game is awesome. We're really good at getting threads shoot. We're not even gonna do that. We got it down when it comes to threads, but when it comes to not threads, yeah, we struggle. We don't have all the views in the world that we'd like. But what I can say is that what do you think of the deck itself? Okay, of the first deck, I honestly think that there's way too much healing in it. I think that I couldn't think that deck would actually get any work done against a real deck. And the reason for that is because it's all heal, no control. And the damage output of it isn't even that good either, right? All of it is to do Giratina. And, like, I guess you're just trying to heal stall. I guess that's what the point of the deck is, heal stall, right? Oh, this is so bad. Actually, so I just did that energy wrong. That's okay, though. I probably should have put that on Litten. Yeah, Malasada. Yeah, so, but in short, he doesn't. I'm not a big fan of Iono. Oh no, Vincent, why not? Why not? I think that it's like, it's getting this game to be a little bit chaotic right now. Everyone's trying to get their rare candies on the board, and then all these Ionos come out and screw up everybody's hand. I don't know. We're in a weird time for Pokemon. There's no doubt about that. It's a weird time for Pokemon. I tab away for a second and they have a Starmie. They got a lot more than a Starmie by the looks of it. But yeah, no, Ultimate, I think that, like, looking at that deck, like, I guess here's the thing, like, why do you think it's good? You tell me why you think it's good. You didn't explain how to use the deck. Have you used it in ranked? Did you get to Great Ball 1 with it? Did you get to Ultra Ball 1 with it? You got a 10-game winning streak with it? Like, explain to me why it's good. I actually think we just barely somehow are going to win this. We are going to put the extra energy on just in case. This is a weird deck we're up against right now, so we're just going to assume that potentially a Rocket Grunt could be in here. Also, I like the addition of rare candies to the game. It makes the meta more interesting. Zelda, I can't deny what you just said there. It does definitely make things a bit interesting. Rocket Grunt. I friggin' called it. I friggin' called it. Why would a weird deck like this not have a Rocket Grunt? Come on, 2 or less. And that is going to be GG's. The perfect amount of energy. Exactly, Vincent. Guys, BRB, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to bio up. I'll be right back. But yeah, Ultimate, you tell me if you're still here. You tell me, how good is the deck? How good is the deck? Did you put it together and you tested it, or did you put it together to make a video? And it's okay if you just made it to make a video because it's concept. I get it. But you just asked me what I thought of the deck. So I'm telling you my honest, I don't think it probably works. All right, I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Ultimate, are you still here with us? I will say, if you are still here, Ultimate, that I like your Delcatty short a little more. Because it's like you preface right with the very first line, like, I think I've started something fun. Like you don't go into like the deep dive of the deck. I do wish you kind of showed a little bit more of the deck, but then you explain what the concept is. It's like Delcatty to try and put energy on Rayquaza with it's a effect on the attack. It's putting the extra energy on the Rayquaza. So like I like the idea of what you're trying to show the audience. It would have been cool for you to get like maybe a little bit of footage with it, but or like just show a little bit more of the cards with it. But like you preface by being like, I think I've started something cool. Could there be something here? You know, it's more like asking the question, could there be something here? What do you think? Whereas the other one, it's kind of like, I think I've like brewed up something special. And I think that the other one is like, first of all, like looking at it, it should have Pokemon communication in it. It shouldn't have 2 stage 1 Pokemon in it. It doesn't need all those heals. You shouldn't be that worried about somebody poisoning your Pokemon, I think. Enough to have 2 heals for it. And then on top of that, probably you just don't really need 2 of the 4 of the big heals, Pokemon Center Lady and the new Stage 2 one. You probably just don't need all 4 of those. And probably be good to have a Sabrina or Cyrus in there for that. Or an Iono or a Mars. Something for disruption. Like, those are all things I would consider changing right off the bat on that one. $2.7 is not bad price for 12 ounces of chicken long rice. I think the actual ad on was like 1.2. Zelda, what are you talking about? Was that like an ad you were just watching on stream? All right. Vincent, I've done a little bit of ranks. Not a lot, but a little bit. I've done a little bit, yeah. You know what? I'm kind of in for this right now. So, he's trying to obviously do a little bit of stalling here, right? Sleep, potentially. Trying to get into Lowland Sandslash, which does put in some kind of serious work here. Mute, welcome. How you doing? What is the up with you, dude? You only had to pay $2.70 for 12 ounces of chicken? Oh, of chicken long rice? That's a really good deal. Right, okay, from each of your water Pokemon, that's wild. That's a lot of healing. I mean, the one thing I will say is that my deck is designed to just, like, one-tap everything in his deck. So it will matter less, but we still have to get those things on the board. We still have to get them on the board, otherwise we're in trouble. Alright. Let's get, Charmeleon on the board. Next, we're going to get energy on Charmeleon. 60, 70, 80. Yeah, you can't kill Charmeleon. I think we're going to go in with Charmeleon next turn. We'll see. We'll see. Just been lurking. Nice. Very nice. But yeah, Vincent, I did 7 wins, 7 losses with Celebi. And then I did what did I do after that? 7 wins, 7 losses with Celebi. Then I did Charizard. I got 1 loss, then a 10-game winning streak. Then I won, I think, 2 or 3 more games, and then in total, I've gotten about 6 losses. So I'm at a 60% winning streak with Charizard. Yeah, so that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Okay. I dig this. So we'll get Charizard on the board. This is going to go on Litten the Kitten. And we have Incineroar essentially right here. We'll keep the Pokeball in hand just in case he's going to Iono us. All right, Spike Armor goes down. Now, we are just going to go for this. This is going to hurt us a decent amount, but it's going to do 60 damage to us, if I recall. Yep, because of weakness. Which is... Oh, wow, and he just killed me. Oh, wait, no. No, he's got it. That had 2 retreat. Okay. I mean, we're, like, definitely in trouble, but, like, that was sweet. That was a cool play by him. So he's going to do 40 damage here. If I don't get a heal on the board right now, then we got to retreat. 100% we got to retreat. We need a heal. It's now or never. Because we're doing 60 to ourselves. Damn. Did we just lose this? Did that actually just happen? Get lit and ready and hope for the best. We got we got to top deck a rare candy right now. That's it. That's all we have left on the board for us. That's all we have. That's the only opportunity we have. Zelda, also, you're one of the few streamers I've run into that are in Hawaii. That, yeah, there isn't a lot of streamers out here. I mean, Zelda, the reality is it's so expensive here. How can you become a streamer? Like, being realistic, how do you become a streamer out here? It's so expensive. There we go. There she blows. There she blows. All right, so this is going to be really interesting, guys. So we know... Okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. He didn't even attack into us? Wait, what? Why not? Why did he not attack us? That must have been a mistake. I wanted to see the spike armor happen. He wants to, like... Wants me to hit into him so bad. So badly. Okay. Okay. Either way, I want to see this is I wanted him to do spike armor to us. I don't know why he didn't do it. That just would have been like free damage. Maybe he's just like got it that much in the bag. But either way we have to attack twice, so let's just do Fire Fang. Doesn't actually matter. We probably have to just play the Lily on Charizard just out of, like, fact. It's too hit or miss for me. Vincent, isn't this whole game just hit or miss? Alright, another rare candy hits the board. He's going to put an energy on his new guy. Oh, that heal meant nothing. You know it meant nothing. Oh, actually, it all means nothing. I don't know why you want to try to heal this up. 40. Okay. I see the dilemma here. Okay, so we got to put this down. We screwed up. We definitely screwed up. Okay, so if we attack into this, we take 80 damage, which is wild. Let's get that out of the way. That's wild. All right, we got to heal here. I'm not super fond of what's going on right now. But I also don't have much of a choice. Okay. So we should have done the big attack last time because then he wouldn't have been able to heal enough. I don't know. I don't think there's a way I can win this now. I think he's way too set up. Not wrong, Vincent. I mean, it's tough. Dude, I hear you. I 100% hear what you're saying. I wish that wasn't the case, but the reality is, very unfortunately, it is the case. This game has got a lot of RNG going on with it right now. And you know what? And that's just the way it's gonna be. Honestly, I'm loving this Alolan Sandslash setup though. Like, this guy gets full props. I can't win. There's nothing I can do to win this. So I'm just going to go out in style. But, like, straight up. I respect it. I made a big mistake. I shouldn't have let him make that mistake. Or shouldn't have made that mistake. But to anyone asking, is Alolan Sandslash a good counter to this deck? I think the answer is yes. If you can get it on the board, it absolutely can be. It can be a menace. Zach, what's up, man? Dude, we just saw an Alolan Sandslash against our Incineroar and our Charizard use the weakness against us and had Rocky Helmet. So he was just like, and then he had the healing on the backbench. It was kind of wild. Kind of wild to see, man. What have you been up to, though? Otherwise, we're doing good. Oh, no. Yeah, it was an oh, no situation. May not be the most competitive, but the meta is very fun right now. Yeah, Vincent, the game is fun for sure right now. I mean, my only frustration is that I don't have all the cards. Have you ever played Arc Knight? It's fun. Sophia, I've never even heard of it. That's how much I know about it, is I've never even heard about it. Still trying to pull a Lunala. Dude, I'm missing so many. It's like, it's sad. I literally have to play this deck because it's like one of the only decks I can actually play. Other than the DC UI. I guess I could play Raichu also. But I want to get some footage on this because I want to get a Charizard video. And I think I have the footage I need. And then I've also gotten 2 shorts out of today so far. So I'm happy about that. You know? Yeah, we talked about this, dude. It's just about like getting all the, you know, all the ducks in a row. Like, you want to make sure that when you're on live, F this stupid Arceus that's gonna be in my way. When you're live, you want to just like double down, do the best you possibly can, you know. Put in as much, like get as much out of it as possible. And I will say that Zach, one of the best ways to. Okay, 2 things I've learned making content. I should have told you this before. I don't know why. Everybody loves Dragonite. Everybody loves Dragonite. So if you want to get like a content day, just play Dragonite, get Draco Meteors off, and make clips of just sniping kills with Draco Meteor. Number 1. Or make a long form video of like a new reimagined deck, if you could. Or maybe even a punchline of being like Rayquaza, the new Dragonite, with a question mark. You know, something like that could be fun too. But all that aside, playing Misty. Whenever you play Misty, could I battle high? Hi. Well, I'm not really doing battles with anyone right now. But we can do some battles in a bit, maybe. I don't know. I honestly wasn't knowing if I was going to do battles today. I'm trying to get some footage. So the best I can say is maybe. But we do stream Monday to Saturday. So if you want to give us a follow, we do a ton of battling. Just today, we may not be doing very many. Under normal circumstances, we do tons of battling. So please consider dropping a follow. Helps us out a lot. And like I said, we stream a lot. So, okay, ... What? Why are you giving me a hard time over this, bro? First time being here, you come in and instantly just ask to do a battle. You can't even possibly give me a hard time about that. That's not my fault. Alright, here we go. Let's get another energy up here. I tell you, the things I do for my community. You're a great place to try out decks and get decent experience, Zelda. That is the most backhanded compliment out there. I don't know. I think I'm better than decent at this game. I could be wrong, but I think I'm better than decent. Oh, hear this. I wonder picked all of these wow. You're getting so lucky. I unless you wrote something else, Vincent. No, I just see the message right now. I tell you, the things I do for you. Stands in the corner. Sorry, I'm bad at typing and writing. Yeah, I've been doing okay on Wonder Picks. Very middle of the road. I have like pretty much one of everything right now. I have like one of everything, and I've gotten most of them from Wonder Picks. I'm so picky on Wonder Picks. Zelda, I mean, I had like over 500 points when I started. I think I'm only at 160 now. But I saved them for new sets for this exact reason. So. And the reality is I probably now, as of like today, need to start saving up my hourglasses again. So. Okay, well this guy is, you know what? We're going to just retreat into Charizard and Stoke. Because now, once we Stoke, we pretty much can just one-shot everything. And then Incineroar still has energy on it. I don't know, it just makes more sense to do it this way. The sneak peek event didn't proc once for me, Vincent. It was so BS. I was so unhappy about it. I was complaining to my wife. I was like, why is this a sneak peek event even a thing? It should just be like anytime you do a Wonder Pick, there's like a 5% chance that a sneak peek happens. That's what it should be. It shouldn't be a stupid event. Why are you so picky about it, Zelda? You never know what's going to be relevant down the road, and then if you don't have it, then you just have to wait and like try to pull it or try to trade. It's kind of all the same. There are cards that still creep up from Genetic Apex where you're like, wait, how is this really still relevant? Speaking of that, I've been on for 2 hours. Let's go take a look at my Wonder Picks. Let's go look at my decks first. Let's go look at what cards I have versus what I don't have. But yeah, I can very confidently say not happy about the sneak peek thing. It's not my favorite. Alright. So here's where we're at for this set so far. 2 Incineroar. We actually have 3 Incineroar. We got 2 Raichu, 1 of all of these. And then if we go down a bit, we've got another Raichu, which we don't need. We got 1 of these guys, which is great. We got the Incineroar, like we said, and then we got the Solgaleo. So we literally have more than two of Incineroar and Raichu. Otherwise, we're waiting to get another one so that we can actually do anything. So for us, if we want to make videos, that's where we're at. Is we gotta wonder pick it is the easiest way to do it, as long as the wonder picks are there. Oh, that's a rough go. That's a rough go. Who the heck is pulling Genetic Apex right now? You're wild. What the heck? This is so junk. Look at that. Look at that. I'm looking for the new set. Genetic Apex. Shining Revelry. Spacetime Smackdown. Like, what a waste of 3. Waste of 3 on my wonder pick abilities. Shout out to another Genetic Apex and a junky one at that. Another Genetic Apex. Guys, I swear, if any of those are people on my friends list, I'm deleting them. Okay, maybe I'm not, but like still. Should just be a rule. If you're on my friends, yeah, and then there we go. We missed Lunala earlier, so. If you're on my friends list, straight up, don't pick Genetic Apex or else you're going to see me really angry. I'm going to be angry with you. And I'm not going to forgive you. Oh, it looks like 2 of these might have just expired. They're at 0. Maybe we got 2 new ones because of that. Okay, they are expired now, which is great. So does that mean we got some new ones? I just zipped past instantly. Oh, actually, they'd be at the back here, I guess, at the bottom. Wait, no? Okay, I gotta just wait time because this is stupid. Alright, nothing I want. Nothing I want. Please build deck Alolan Raichu. We will. Ricky? Gosh, Ricky. Sorry. Hey, anyone tried Vileplume? I think it could be sneaky good. Vileplume, is there a new Vileplume or old Vileplume from Apex? What do you mean? Be more specific, Drix. Ricky, we will do one. We're just not doing one right now. Sorry, man. It's not happening right now, but it will happen. At some point in time, we will do it. So are you saying that with it might be good now that we have rare candy? That's kind of what I'm taking away from your statement. I mean, Alolan Vulpix, that's sweet. That's true. You can. Wait, with Vileplume, or do you mean? Are you sure you're saying Vileplume, or do you mean No, you're not talking Vileplume. You're talking Victory Bell. You said Vileplume. You meant to say Victory Bell, which I don't even have Victory Bell. Literally don't have Victory Bell. We played some Victory. We played a Victory Bell deck today too, though. Its full art is adorable. Yeah, I could get behind that. That's okay, Drix. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Okay, let's get some evolutions on the board. The Manaphy doing nothing out here right now. It's obviously doing him no favors. I more than anything, I just want to see what this guy's playing. This deck is kind of a wash. Snapping, welcome back. Welcome back. How's the packing going? I took a nap instead. When do you leave again? Sorry, Snapping. I think I asked you already. I forgot, though. When do you actually leave? This guy has made a grave error. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about it. This guy's pretty much built like the best possible deck you could. Just being realistic. Like, Rayquaza is a tough guy to get off the board and make anything happen with. And, you know, we get a Charizard. We didn't even use the rare candy on it, but we're going to be able to stoke. Next turn, we're going to be doing some damage. We've got 2 Pokemon on the back bench. 40 damage is not a great range for Rayquaza to begin with. So he's, like, ultimately, Rayquaza's just going to collapse under us. I don't care if he gets all his energy out and he can come in and attack us next turn. He can't one-shot Charizard. I think that Rayquaza needs to not be an EX. For this variant to work, he needs to not be an EX. Hey, you know what? We got the non-EX here. Flip a coin until you get Tails. This stack does 30 more damage. That's dog water. That's horrible. Alright, we can just play this. We've got a Lily. There's no need to do anything. We're gonna fight into this now. And there's no reason for him to do anything other than to just put in Rayquaza EX. No purpose to put in the non-EX. There you go. So he puts him in. We're going to fight him right now. I took a nap instead. Wednesday. Fair. Fair. Wednesday's good. So I get you for a couple of days before you leave. How far is the drive? Or are you flying, Snapping? All right. So there you go. He gets 2 kills. Took 2 of each of them to do anything. Even if all 4 hit Charizard, I would have 20 HP left. He would still need the Rocky Helmet. We would have the cape. We could put the cape up. We would have been able to heal with the Lily if we needed to. All in all, just a pretty straightforward Charizard. Easily counters Rayquaza. Easily. Like an hour, just a layover. Oh, that's cool. So you're flying. Sweet. I'll be out of the country in October. I'm going to Micronesia for some scuba diving. Zelda, that just seems backwards. Why aren't you just doing scuba diving around all the islands? My brother was telling me that he did some research and said that you could go even into like shark tanks in Oahu. Have you done the manta ray moonlighting in Oahu? You better say you've done all that if you're going to across the world to go scuba diving, because the scuba diving here is already so good. Ah, I see. All right, Zelda. Fine. Fine. You get a pass. You get a pass. All right, here we go. Okay, well, have a great birthday dinner, Snapping. Seriously, happy birthday. Have a great birthday dinner. Hawaii 5-0, dude. 5-0. We got Zelda lives in Hawaii also. If you, I don't know if you're on Twitch at all, but he's on Twitch. He's been chilling watching us for the last few days. He goes to university. I think you said on the Big Island, right? On the Big Island. But 5-0, what's going on? Dude, I'm having an awesome day so far. I'm getting some footage for a long form video, 5-0. We also had our very best long form video that we've ever edited ourselves without an editor. Just happened and got over 1,500 views, which I'm super proud of. So I'm really happy about it. What makes me so happy about it is that my engagement is up. Everything is up on it. It's like my average viewers are watching it for 2 minutes and 42 seconds. My impressions is up by 1.5%. It's at 6.2%, which is great for me. Honestly, all in all, just really happy about it. 5-0 says, that's cool. What's up, Zelda? I'll be on the island June 5th on the 15th. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, 5-0. I can't even pronounce that. I don't even want to say it and sound just massively, what do you call it? Offensive. I'm pretty sure you can guess the school. There's only one school here. I can't. I don't know the school there. All right. Well, guys, this is where we're at. I'm having fun. But I think I've got all the footage I need. Maybe like a couple more matches. But we're kind of chill today on this Monday. It's quiet. It's quiet this Monday. So we're going to do one of two things. We're going to give you guys a couple options. Either I can swap in to do my Zelda 3-Heart Nightmare Quest. If you guys want to watch that. Anyone that's here. Or we can call it for the day and I'll start editing. I might do another match or two. I'm going to bio up after this match. We'll do a couple more matches. But yeah, I think that we're either going to swap to Zelda or I'm just going to swap to editing for today. Probably going live on one of my friends' channels that's moving home to Hawaii. Also ripping Pokemon packs. Very cool. Yes, Quest. Strings, have you been watching the... Strings, have you ever played Ocarina of Time? Have you ever played it? Have you been enjoying my Ocarina of Time play? Murdoch. Good luck, everyone. Murdoch, you've been so quiet today. All right, dude, have a good one. Take it easy. Take it easy. Appreciate you being here. All right, so in this scenario, we're actually... I think because it's so many turns away, It's not that many turns away. We're going to put Charizard on the board. And we're going to retreat into it right now. Oh, we didn't have the energy up. That's why I was thinking of doing that. Oh my gosh. That is so stupid of me. Either way, we're going to Heat Blast here. Dang, I can't believe I just did that. My instinct was to go into Incineroar. I just threw this. I'll DM you. I'll DM you to let you know when I'm going live. Sounds good. Sounds good. 5-0. Ah, Murdoch, that makes sense. Well, Zelda, we're here for it. If you want to hang out and chill with us, yeah, we'll do some Zelda after this. We can do that. We can swap it into some Zelda. Like I said, I think I got the footage I need. At least the footage I need to get started. At the very minimum, I have the footage I need to get started. I definitely threw this game, though. I hate it. I hate that I did that. I mean, he went into Lucario, so it's like, makes me feel less bad, but still. Yeah, that's over. Alright, guys. I'm gonna bio. I'll be right back, and then we'll get it up. Run those likes up. Mew, what's up, dude? What's up? We've been killing it. We got 2 shorts worth of footage just from clips from today. But Mew, we're actually gonna swap it to Zelda. I don't know if you've been watching too much of the Zelda run, but we're gonna switch it up, do some Zelda for a bit, and then we're gonna go back to editing. So I'll be right back. Gonna bio up. Mage is here. Mage made it in right for the reset. We're changing games. We're changing it up. Okay, so Mage, you missed it. I played Charizard. Second time ever on stream. I gotta make a video about it though. I played Charizard today. We'll do one more game. We'll do one more game just in case. But I'm working on a new video idea. Also, I wasn't here, so it didn't happen. We'll play one game here right now so you can see it. After this, also, anybody that's in here, shout out to Mew. Mew did edit a short for us that is coming out on Wednesday. So shout out to Mew for giving us some more help. And we are going to do one more game here. And then after this, we are going to swap it up, go into some Zelda, change it up a little bit, change up the pace. And then we are going to be going into some editing. On a less fun note. But on a bright side, anyone that's paying attention, we did just come out with a long form video. And it is the best long form video that I have ever edited for me. It's got over 1,500 views. It's a Celebi video. And screw this Oricorio. Dang it. Dang it. Not what I want to see right now. Especially with my stupid hand. That's not what I want to see right now. Alright. And he gets first energy. So this is like just all in all bad. Like really bad. Okay. Actually, we should have... Well, no, we can always... What a way to lose. I hope this guy's... Okay, let's play the game. What do we hope he's playing with this? Pidgeot or Pidgeot EX? Wait a sec. Is this guy cooking? Oricorio with regular Pidgeot from Apex. Oricorio. Is this guy cooking? Like, get Pidgeot on the back line, Oricorio in the front line. You use the constant Sabrina to mess around with them and attack whoever you want. He's probably just going into Pidgeot EX, but like... Okay, we've been doing pulling really lucky on this. Just throwing that in the existence of the world. Pulling extremely well. There could be something here. I don't want to win. I don't want to win. No! Okay, well, get your Pidgeot on the board. Let me see what Pidgeot you're running. He is doing it. He's friggin' doing it. I don't care. We're going for it. He's just gonna literally, like, screw up all my energies by making me swap back and forth, but that's okay. I'll have 2 Charizards ready to go. I'm at a point now where I just want to see my opponent's deck, because this actually looks cool. I told you guys I wanted to somehow build a deck with Pidgeot. If this is the Pidgeot deck, then I want to see it in its entirety. Good. I'll be back in a few. Going to move to class. Sounds good, man. You are right. You are very right, Mew. How did you know that? Did you learn that from my footage that I sent you? Or did you know that because you're so good? I think it's because you're so good. I don't want to win this though. I actually want to see. I want to see this guy cook. You played Bowie for 2 hours yesterday? Damn, that's hardcore. 2 friggin' hours? Let's go. Also, I run Oricorio. You're one of those, eh? You run that dang Oricorio to beat us up. Alright, so you're gonna drive off. That... Does that even matter? And he's got the Pidgeot EX in the back with no energies. But we can negate it with the Lily. I don't think this guy beats me, but I really, really love what he's trying to do. I really love what he's trying to do. Oh, that was wrong. I guess it doesn't actually matter. You just gotta get everything to 5 energies now. Oh my gosh. With the fence link. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he's just gonna do that. I'd rather just go into Incineroar. He's got no points. And we can heal Incineroar too if we really want. Oh, let's put this here. We're going to give him something to worry about. Which is the Incineroar. Because his Pidgeot, if you guys remember, does damage based on my bench. So we're not really that worried about it. I feel like you don't opt to do Pidgeot EX. I think you just opt to do 2 regular Pidgeots for this deck. I don't know. I'm not convinced that this guy's built anything special. Unless maybe it runs more than one Oricorio. Mage, hit it on the nose. Toxic, I love it. Alright. So Pidgeot can get... Do we even have to worry? I don't think I have to worry. Just put this down here. Steam Artillery, and then he has 0 points. Yeah, if he kills Charizard right now with Pidgeot, it's not a big deal. We'll just go in with Incineroar. And then we have enough energy to, if we need to retreat, we retreat. I think that's how I sees it. Maybe they just love birds, Donnie. Dude, I'm in for it. I'm in for it. A good bird deck goes a long way in my books. I miss the good old Apex bird days. The good old Apex bird days. That's what I call them. Alright, we'll do 140 here. I love birds, but because Donnie got me into them. There you go. That's a way to lose. That's, you know what? You lose in style. Alright, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. I'm not fully convinced on this Charizard deck. I do enjoy it. I did go on a 10-game winning streak on ranked last night with it in Ultra Ball 3. I'm not fully convinced on it, though. Not fully convinced. All right, here we go. Talonflame deck, Mage, I don't know. But unmeta, it is. I don't care how unmeta it is. I mean, people love Talonflame. I think that Star Raptor probably has a better shot. I'm not convinced about Solgaleo either. I'm not convinced about either of them. I don't know. It's embarrassing that... Okay, I don't want to take away at all from Snorlax deck. That from the winner of Ursi. I don't want to take away from that at all. But Snorlax? I never thought there would be a world where I would say, oh, Snorlax won Ursi Day. I really never thought. And then when you look at the deck list, you're like, wait, what actually won Ursi Day? What am I actually looking at right now? I mean, it still had Snorlax in it. Well, I mean, it's got to offer something. It's got to offer something to it. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in there. You wouldn't waste the deck slot on nothing. Alright, so we just Charizard up here. And we're going to just, we'll stoke here. First thing we're going to do before we stoke, let's just put Charmander on the field. I mean, like, I can agree with you. He, like, offers next to probably next to nothing. I didn't watch any of the matches. But, like, he obviously has some sort of a role, right? He's got it. I think I just lose this. Because he got the... I think I need to get Incineroar out. I did that wrong. I should have Iono'd. And I'm just going to Iono anyway, and now it'll just be whatever. I don't. There's no way around this now. There's no way around this. That Raichu is gonna come in and gonna kill me with a vengeance. Okay, let's think about this. Charizard dies next turn if I get the kill right here. He's super, super dead. Because everything goes on to Raichu. I can just stall. I could do nothing for one turn. I can just put up Charmeleon. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stall for one turn, get the energy on Litten. Because the reality is, he can't kill me next turn. I don't think I'm in a worse spot. I think, if anything, it's a better spot because I have a chance at pulling Incineroar or pulling Incineroar or the Rare Candy. Because I essentially, I'm after this turn, well, I guess I can heal. I could heal. But this just does so much damage, though. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 150 damage. 210 damage? Yeah, like, so I just need to stall here until he gets this up. That's the play. That's all we have. We get one more turn. After that, it's over. And even at that, it's like, Incineroar is not, like, gonna win this. It's just Incineroar doesn't instantly get one shot. 4 cards that would improve the deck. Shots fired. Dang. I bet you Kangaskhan is one of those cards. Bet you Kangaskhan is one of those cards. Alright, oh yeah, I guess. No, we still got nothing. We gotta go in right here, right now. And then we just lose. Oh, we could. No, there's no way around this. We could retreat. Retreat into Charmeleon. I'm putting a lot of stock in Incineroar. Hiya! This is a loss. This is long gone. I don't think, I mean, I maybe made a little bit of a goober attack, mistake, but this was just over. Alright. We're going into Zelda after this game. Going into Zelda after this game. Here comes the Raichu. He's going to do way lots of damage. Pretty card. Also pretty card. Yeah, like, I can't even live with Charmeleon. That's the worst part. Alright. Here's the question, Mage. Did the deck win because it was good, or was it because the bracket just was, like, super optimal for it? Did it win because it was so good, or because the bracket was... It just, like, had a really good bracket? I mean, you can also play good and be a good deck and have an optimal bracket, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. All right. We are calling Pokemon Pocket for the day. We are going to hop off of this. We are going to hop into the Switch. We're going to play some Zelda. Unfortunately, not F-Zero. We're not at the F-Zero yet. I haven't gaslighted you guys enough into wanting me to play F-Zero. Oh no! I'm having another connection issue. I bet you I have to reset my computer to get it to work. Because that's exactly what I had to do last time. Well, I do want to play. I'll come back if you guys... Okay, the bracket was made for a Giratina deck to win. Is the best... Is that the best Giratina? Ain't no way. Guys, I'm going to reset the stream. I have to do a hard reboot to get this going. I'm pretty sure I'll unplug this real quick, but I'm fairly certain that this is a hard reset situation because that's what we had to do last time, and it's looking like it will be the same this time. So I will be right back. Give me about 5 minutes, and we'll be back up here. Hopefully...